Let's start off by talking about last night's race. Kyle Larson. Have you seen such a dominant performance?
He's an animal. I mean, he's
it's unbelievable.
An animal,
right? It's unbelievable.
He's out there. He's out there with the best in the sport. In unbelievably challenging track conditions, and he wins by like 5 seconds. In his heat race with a caution with 2 to go, and he still wins by 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very unbelievable. He's got a great team. There's no two ways about it. But his ability is it's just unreal.
We had this little debate, and Steve Post was on with us here just a moment ago, and I'm sorry we ran a little bit late with him. But the debate is right now, who would you say is the best driver in the world? Me personally, I say it's Kyle Larson, because you look at all of his accomplishments and what he's done in each division and what he's won, and I think 6 different types of cars that he's won at Eldora with. Is there anybody on the planet better than Kyle Larson right now?
If there is, we don't know about him or her. We just don't, because he's just head and shoulders. And I passed the Andretti Autosports IndyCar team today coming on the interstate, which is the things you see in Indiana on the interstates.
Right.
And it occurred to me, I was like, really, that's about all he's got left. He's got a Daytona, he's got a Indy 500 try in him or something like that, or hell, who knows, maybe even Formula One down the road. But one thing we know, whatever he gets in, he figures out really fast. And it's just very impressive. And, man, it's good for racing. It's good for dirt. It's good for NASCAR. It's good for the late model world. It's good for the sprint car world. What he's doing is really doing a lot of great things. And, tonight we're going to see Chase Briscoe here at Brownstown. He's going to make his late model debut. Well, he just won a sprint car race at Talladega last weekend.
Right.
And seeing these guys go between the different genres, I can't see how there's not anything but a total win for us all.
No, I'd have to agree with you. And I've got to think about some of the upcoming drivers. Last night, Sunshine, man, he really blew me away with his performance for the first time in a late model last night. He wins that B main. What did he end up running 9th, I think, in the A?
Yeah.
I was blown away by his ability to drive that late model last night.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, I was too. I mean, he's tested once or twice, and then you throw him to Eldora, and you throw him not to conventional Eldora either. You send him to angry Eldora with dirt and, whoop-de-doos in it. And, he learned the entire night. And, he had a big time. He was fired up about it. I know Kevin Thomas Jr., he's been proactively seeking a ride. I know last night during the broadcast, Blake Anderson, Justin Peck was texting him.
Right.
And Scott, look, I grew up in the Memphis area on sprint cars. Most people know me for late models because the late model world's been good to me.
Right.
You've been around sprint car stuff your whole life. Did you ever, if somebody had told you 10 years ago there's going to be this huge push for sprint car guys to want late models, would you have ever believed it?
No, I never would have believed that in a million years. But, the crossover is so intriguing now for some of these drivers, right? You see them doing different genres of types of motorsports and how they're running. It's just amazing right now to see the quality of drivers that want to kind of dip into different genres of racing right now.
No, it is, and it's entertaining. And admittedly, it's probably got me paying attention to some things a little bit more than I normally would. Because you get interested, and we all want a good story. We all want a good storyline, and we want somebody that's fun. And, man, Larson's fun. We're here at Brownstown last year. He'd never seen this place, and he came in here, and he won. Yeah. And that was his first Castrol Flo Racing win. And, I know Tanner English told me at the end of the night, he's like, man, I hope he just goes back to NASCAR. He goes, I feel like I know this place better than anybody. And he goes, he just handed it to me. I threw everything I had at him. And he goes, you could watch every lap. He was getting better and better behind the wheel.
Yeah.